Hello, harness racing fans. It is now time for the Ken Arsenault Cape Breton Horseman Report.
Hey, pleasure today. Ken Arsenault from Charlottetown. Kenny's over with big filly from Barry Martin's today, Meridian Magic, and they're in a stake race at Northside Downs here Saturday afternoon. And Kenny, first of all, great year you're having.
Yes, I'm very fortunate in Kansas. I got a great stable this year. Great help working for me. That means a lot because, you know, I'm on the road and you depend on your help at home. And great owners. That's what comes down to it. You got to have owners to have great horses.
Now, Kenny, I know up and coming in Charlottetown too is a big part of the sale. I know you're always at the sales, always looking for new stock. Is there any you picked out so far? Are you looking forward that far ahead, or are you just more or less concentrating on the big stakes left so far?
Well, I'm kind of looking forward to today. Like, that's my biggest concern. But I've been going through the catalogue, and there's some nice bred stock on there. Like, you know, big thing is I got to wait and see what they look like. You know, the breeding's there in the black and white, but the confirmation's the next thing.
Once you check them out and then make your decision.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, harness racing. Over the years, we've had trying times with purses, and we've had trying times with racetracks closing, like Sydney's gone. Here we are in North Sydney now. What do you see, or where do you see this game going?
Well, this is my first time since I've done North Sydney over. I'm just amazed what they've done. Like, must be 4 years, 5 years since I've been through here, and it was just the corner burns. And what I've seen, I've only been here half an hour. It's just amazing. I think the atmosphere is there. If we can just get a little maybe more government support over in Nova Scotia, like, we're very fortunate in PEI what the government did for us. It's unbelievable. Like, it's heaven for horse racing. We were talking to Gilles Berriot last night. He's in Summerside. He said how lucky we are, and we are lucky. Over home, there's tons of horses, opportunity to race, and that's the big thing. If we get these governments on board, like New Brunswick and Nova Scotia, I really do believe, I truly believe, that the harness racing game will survive.
Kevin Collins had a good song, From an Island to an Island. Cape Breton Island to Charlottetown. How does Meridian Magic get to Cape Breton? Go from Cape Breton to PEI?
Well, I've had horses for Barry and Champ a couple of years ago, and they phoned me about the middle of May. They thought they had a really nice filly. Champ did a fantastic job training her. They sent her over about the 1st of June. She was a mile around 15, and I finished her off. It was nothing to finish her off because Champ did a great job with her. She was ready to go, and you know, she is right now an exceptionally good filly. And you know, time will tell. There's some nice big money races coming up, and I hope she stays fit and healthy. What's
the big thing? Barry is really ecstatic with her gait. You got a big gait?
Well, Barry seems to think she's got a big gait. She's very rapid, you know, like she could be a little hot, this filly, but I mean, when she goes in high gear, I'm very pleased with her. You know, she's got high speed and go a long way on it.
Kenny, Charlottetown, a tremendous season over there again, as you mentioned earlier, but Old Home Week always seems to be, you know, draws the crowd, and you had a fantastic week, driver of the week, Old Home Week. The atmosphere, it's just hard to replace that.
Yeah, I mean, that don't happen overnight, Kansas. You know, that's been going on now for the last 50 to 100 years, you know. And like, I grew up in Old Home Week, you know, 40 years ago. It was just as big then as it is now. But the caliber horses and the people that have left the province and make sure they come back every Old Home Week.
Ever have any aspirations of trying the big time?
No, not really. Like, I raised my family on the island, and like, you know, my wife at the time, she was a nurse and she did a great job, and you know, I loved what I was doing, and I had no intentions of going away to, you know, spend 18 hours a day working 7 days a week. I love the horses, but I mean, I'm not going to work 18 hours a day. Like Mark McDonald, and like, there's some kind of people to be able to do that 7 days a week. I just didn't have it in me to do that.
No, in Charlottetown, you've made yourself a good living, and it's home, right?
Yeah, it is home. I mean, PEI's PEI, same as Cape Breton's Cape Breton. You know, it's home.
Like today's race this afternoon, Meridian Magic, there's only a short field. Is the race already mapped out in your head, or you let things let them fall as the gate goes?
Pretty well that, Ken. You never know in a horse race. I mean, anything can happen. Like, you know, just get around the first turn, safe. You know, don't get interfered with, stay out of trouble. Then the race will shape up, and that's always been my plan: to stay out of trouble in the first turn, because usually that's where things happen. If things do happen, you know, you don't want to get interfered with, or you don't want to overpace them into the turn. You know, she never raced in this track. It's quite a difference in racing Charlottetown, the big track we have. So, like, the first turn's a big secret of this race. You know, just stay out of trouble.
You got a couple of big ones coming up too, right? Truro, you're looking down the road to Truro, and of course the big one in Charlottetown.
Yeah, like, there's some money races. Like, I mean, she's going for 25,000 next week. In 2 weeks' time, she's elimination of the Maritime Breeders, and they've been going for 40 to 45,000 the last couple of years. So like they're big money races for around here, and like that's what I was kind of keen her in for, like them races.
How do you keep Barry cool?
I'm more of trying to keep Champ cool. Barry's pretty good. It's Champ you got to worry about.
Kenny, look, best of luck this afternoon, and I hope we see you in the winner's circle.
Thank you very much, Ken.
For the latest results from Northside Downs, interviews. What? Yeah. Will be.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Ken Arsenault. Join me, www.
Join us next time for the Ken Arsenault Cape Breton Horseman's Report.